Alright, gang, it's your boy Nature, aka Nature. Alright, so gang, we're back for another video. In this video, we're going to be talking about trend channels. It's just like trend lines. Trend channels exactly, kind of just like trend lines exactly. But, that's just a little different. It's two parallel lines instead of one, okay, to draw the trend channel. And, I just wanted you to, know it. It's another Forex lingo. It's called trend channels. And just know all the different forex, trends and trend channels, different type of forex lingos, so you can make as much money as possible. You won't be confused when you see these pictures, you know, um, later on in some of our videos, because we're going to be going in, a lot more, as far as live trading is concerned, actually making money in this market. We kind of went over everything already, gang. So, now it's time to make money in the market. So stay in tune for those videos as I will be posting them and keeping you guys updated in the future. Alright, so gang, let's start this video. Channels, it's just like trend lines. So if we take this theory, trend line theory, we take the trend line theory one step further and draw a parallel line or two lines at the same angles. No matter if it's an uptrend or a downtrend, it's called channels. You have created a channel. Now, we're not talking about ESPN channels or National Geographic channels or Cartoon Network. These channels aren't television channels. They're trend channels, okay? These are called trend channels, sometimes known as price channels, okay? But they're known as trend channels. Trend channels, trend channels are just another tool in a technical analyst that can be used to determine a good place to buy or sell. So upper trend lines, just like trend channels are just like trend lines, okay? So to draw a trend channel, the upper trend line, marks the resistance, and the lower trend line marks support, so both the tops and the bottoms of the channels represent potential support and resistance areas. So trend channels with a negative slope or going down are considered bearish, and trend lines with a positive slope going up are considered bullish. So, you guys already know that. Alright, so negative slope is considered bearish, meaning going down, and positive slope going up is considered bullish. So this is a positive slope, this is a negative slope, or a bullish slope and a bearish slope. And then you have a sideways slope when price is just consolidating, it's not going up or down. So this is an up channel, also known as a down channel, and a sideways channel. Okay, so to create an ascending channel or an up channel, you simply draw a parallel line at the same angles as the uptrend line, and then you move that same line in position, or you just copy it basically in position with the recent same line that you just draw. Okay, and this should be done at the same time you created the trend line. Okay, so same thing with the downtrend. To create a descending channel, simply draw a parallel line at the same angle as the downtrend, and then move that same position line to touch the recent value. This should be done at the same time that you created the trend line. When price hits the lower trend line, this may be using as a buyer's or a buying area. Remember, you buy when it's low, and when price hits the upper trend line, this may be used as a selling area because you sell when it's up. So types of trend channels. There are three types of trend channels, just like it's three types of trend lines. So you have the upsending trend line channel. Also, like you have the uptrend line. You have the ascending channel. It's made out of higher highs and higher lows. Then you have the downtrend line. You have descending channel. It's made of lower highs and lower lows. And just like the sideways trend line, you have the horizontal channel, and it's known as ranging. Just like the sideways trend line is ranging, just consolidating. So it's familiar to the trend line. It's just drawing another parallel trend line. Some traders prefer to use this term and refer to use this style. Some traders also prefer to use the term rising channel for ascending channel and falling channel for descending channel. So more importantly, things to remember about drawing trend channels is when constructing a trend channel, both trend lines must be parallel to each other. Generally, the bottom of the trend channel is considered a buy zone because you buy at the bottom, and generally, um, the the top of the trend channel is considered a sell zone because you sell at the top. So hydraulic trend lines do not ever force the price to draw these channels, just like the trend lines. The channel boundaries is sloping one angle while corresponding another channel boundary sloping at a different angle. Okay, it's not correct. Okay, it leads to bad trading. They both need to be parallel. So when this happens, the chart pattern is no longer invalid, and the trend channel is no longer invalid. Um, it might no longer be a channel, but a triangle, which we already know about triangles. We went over triangle pennants um, already. So this said trend channels don't have to be completely parallel, nor does 100% of price action have to fit in with the channels. A common mistake many traders make is that they only look for textbook price patterns. This miss important information about price action. They miss important information about price action and close their eyes to only two important clues. So notice how the channel drawing is right here. To draw a channel, you need to have two parallel lines. Okay, so this is an upper trend line. Upper channel, down channel, and a sideways channel. Okay, so do they look perfect? They don't have to be perfect, but it's going to be pretty rare that you see price action that fits perfectly within two parallel trend lines. Okay, just in this picture, it looks perfect, but in the world, in trading, price is constantly zigzagging and going up and down. So, but that's how you draw trend channels. All right, so gang, it's your boy Nature, aka Nature. In our next video, we'll talk about how to trade support and resistance.